Hello everyone, it is October 20th, it's a Friday, it's almost 2 p.m. I signed up for a little shoot thing with Cal TV today at around 5, so I'm gonna be doing my makeup right now, and I decided this is the perfect opportunity to show you guys what my daily makeup routine is like. I don't usually put on makeup every day, but I would say that I do it at least 3 to 4 times a week, just whenever I want to feel pretty. It usually takes me around an hour to get ready if I'm taking my time. But lately, since I've been doing it more frequently, I've been able to get it done faster. So without further ado, let's get started. Before I put on makeup, I always do my skincare routine first. It's in this video right here. Click that over there. Step 1 is primer. I cannot stress this enough. Primer is so important. The other day, I was in a bit of a rush, so I didn't prime my face first. And I noticed by the end of the day, my makeup was really drying out and kind of coming off in flakes, which is gross. You don't want that happening to you. So the primer I love, and this is really, I think, the only primer I'm gonna use for the rest of my life, is the Milk Primer. I usually just do one little dollop. Step 2 is concealer. The Glossier concealer is my favorite concealer of all time. And I always put my concealer on with a little concealer brush. This is from e.l.f. You can get this anywhere, Target, Walgreens. And then I just paint my face. I need a mirror. 1 second. And then I just paint over any blemishes I have, and I have quite a few this week. My skin is just not reacting well to the changes in weather. And then I'll also show you guys how I attempt to cover really noticeable blemishes like this one. This is one of the more noticeable ones I've had in a minute. So I just put a thin coat over anything that I want to cover. It's like you're painting your face. It's so fun. While I'm doing this, I'm just gonna talk. Lately, I've been really into astrology. And I've always low-key been into astrology just because it's fun. I used to be a huge astrology hater, but then my friend Jane put me on, and ever since then, I've always sort of been into it, but lately, I've started to read more about rising signs, your birth chart, etc. And even if it isn't true, it makes me feel better. So why not, you know? But for anyone who's curious, I'm a Capricorn sun, a Cancer rising, and a Gemini moon. I think the favorite of my big 3 is my Cancer rising. And then my Gemini moon, I have a love-hate relationship with her. And then my Capricorn sun, I'm glad she's here, is all I can say. And then I'll follow up, again, Glossier concealer. Ooh, but this is G11. And I use this to put under my eyes, right here. Oh, I think I'm a little congested right now, out of nowhere, but I'm too lazy to go get my water bottle, so. Another thing recently that I've been really into is Discover Weekly, and I know Discover Weekly's been a thing for the longest time, but I kind of flopped on Discover Weekly for a year. I just wasn't really checking it out. But I'm currently on my June, July, August, September, 5th month of never missing a Discover Weekly. And it's honestly changed my life. It just helps ground me and then keeps me excited for every incoming week. I also think having a soundtrack for your life can really help you romanticize the dreary parts of daily life. Let me go wet my beauty blender and I'll be right back. But I'm gonna have to move the camera, so when I come back it's not gonna be in the exact same setting. And now we blend. I've been really craving a new tattoo. I always do during the colder months. I don't know what I want my next one to be. I think I want something small, but I just need something new on my skin. I'm thinking either something Avatar, The Last Airbender related, or an avocado. Now that the first layer of concealer is done, you're gonna go in again a second time with that medium one, or whatever shade you are. Just whatever you used for your skin. And then add another layer to those really stubborn spots. I just got my brows done as well, like an hour ago. Hey, I'm filming a video. Oh. But no worries. Sorry. No, you're good. I've added my second layer there. And then because this is your second layer, you're gonna wanna let the concealer dry a little bit so that it sticks more to that specific area. So while that's happening, I'm gonna curl my lashes. And this is exciting because I just got this new lash curler from, I don't know if you can see that, but it's from SHISEIDO, and it's an Asian brand. So it's really good for curling Asian lashes or for Asian eyes. Oh crap. Usually, oh, please ignore my unmade bed in the back, it's usually made. Usually for like everyday, just going to class makeup, I won't do eyeliner, but I think because today I'm doing a shoot, I want my eyes to be accentuated a little more. So we're actually gonna do eyeliner first. My favorite eyeliner of all time so far, out of all the ones I've used, is the NYX, what is this called? The NYX Epic Ink Liner. I love this liner. It's so like concentrated, like it doesn't, what is the word? Dull out, I think. And then I always equip myself with a Q-tip because this is gonna be messy business. I just do a tiny, tiny wing, nothing too crazy. I used to do huge, I was looking through my Instagram the other day and I used to do liner that was like half of my freaking eye, bro. But now I just try to keep it minimal. I really like the natural look these days. Okay, I need to turn the light on for this. Lighting change. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. I usually try to not go further out than my eyebrow, but it's replicating it that's harder. This eye is way harder for me, so let's hope for the best. And then also for brows, if you're in Berkeley and you're wondering where to get your brows done, I would recommend Jasmine's. She has gotten a little more pricey over the years, but she's never done me wrong. So, okay. Guys, that was like the fastest I've ever done it in a really long time. Okay, eyeliner done. Now we're gonna curl my lashes. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Just like opening, closing, about 30 times. I actually lost count, so I don't really know where I'm at right now. And then when it feels like I've done it 30 times, I'll hold it for 10 seconds. And if you are wearing eyeliner, make sure to wipe your curler before you curl your other eye so that any residue from the liner doesn't get on your eyelid. I'm really hoping I finish this fast because Cammy's running out of battery. And then before I put my mascara on, I just like to fix up any eyeliner that got smudged due to the curling. Now we're moving on to mascara. I've also used a plethora of different mascaras in my lifetime, and this is my favorite. It's the best one in my opinion. It's Benefit's Roller Lash. My favorite before that used to be the Glossier one. The Glossier Lash is really good if you're really trying to go for natural, but I think with Roller Lash, it works for natural looks, but it also works for like going out looks, which is what I really like about it. It's versatile. And I try to be really light with my strokes. I really want to film a video one day of just like a get ready with me where I do a graphic eyeliner look, because those I always improvise, so I think it'd be really fun to see the process. I should have closed my window. Hopefully there's no background noise. I'm also planning on doing a room tour, but I haven't finished my wall yet. I'm aiming to be done with my wall by Thanksgiving break. Any mascara you get on your eyelid, Q-tips are your best friend. I like to do 2 layers of mascara, 1.5, some might even say. But there you go. Now that mascara's done, gotta tackle concealer again. I like to blend the second layer of concealer with my hands because these are like very specific spots. You don't want to move the concealer like to random places that don't need it. However, if it is in the morning and I'm getting ready for class and I'm running late, I'll just use the beauty blender because like end of the day, it's just never that serious, you know? But today we have time. A huge issue with me, which is also why it used to take me so long to do my makeup, is I have like perfectionist tendencies. So I would work on my base sometimes for like 30-45 minutes to try to make it seem flawless, and I would add like very thin layers of concealer over and over again. But recently I've let that go because end of the day, even if your makeup doesn't look perfect, I look better with it on than not with it on. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Okay, let's not say better, but more put together. So it's okay if it's not perfect, because it looks better than whatever the hell I would have looked like without anything on. Even though I am still a cutie with a natural face. This little spot is the only thing I'm worried about. But it's blending pretty nice right now. Okay, okay. I think I'm probably gonna go in one last time just on that one spot. But all the other spots are looking great. The max number of layers I'll do is 5, but I try to stick with 3. And if there's any excess on the brush, I'm like, might as well while we're here. So base is almost done, practically. Woo! We're gonna move on to blush. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a huge fan of Glossier. I love Glossier. It just works for my skin so perfectly. And I really like that their products kind of focus more towards the natural look, which is perfect for what we're doing today. I like to put, you have to be really careful with the cloud paint. This is the Glossier Cloud Paint in Spark. You have to be so careful because it's so strong and concentrated. You can get a lot out of just one little dollop. Sometimes I've gone too far and it's really hard to go back. Okay, so I've used around this much. And then I'll split it between my 2 fingers. And then tap. I do 3, and then a final one up here, and then I'll press one more time, rub a bit, bridge the nose, like that. And then any excess, I'll just rub on my lips. Alright, now it's time to blend. And then I like to aim upwards so that it doesn't go any lower. And I even try to go as under my eye as possible to kind of give that. There's a specific word for it. I think it's a Japanese style of makeup. Where there's like blush right underneath your eye. Okay. I just blended it with my fingers. Now that that's done, do a little final tap with the Beauty Blender. Blush is done. For bronzer, I've used this since like 7th grade. It's the Hoola bronzer. I've never used any other bronzer and I don't think I'll ever need to. And then I'm using this little it's a loose type of brush. I would say like medium size, not as big as a powder brush. And it's by Eco Tools. I got this at Walmart. And then I just like to go on my forehead, down the sides of my face, and then under my jaw. Don't wanna be afraid without you. That song is stuck in my head, dude. I usually put on music when I do my makeup, so this is a bit jarring of an experience not having anything to sing along to. And then I need to do my nose contour, but that means I'll have to blend this, and then I'll probably have to put concealer on it again, since the contour brush will probably brush off some of the concealer. Nose contour time. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole routine. So I'm using this ColourPop highlighter that I got, honestly, I think freshman year of high school. And it's in Wisp. It's the Super Shock Cheek Highlighter by ColourPop. And then I'll take a little brush like this. And then take some. And then I'll do right on the center of my nose, right at the tip, and then any extra I'll put under my eye. I usually like to use a lighter color, but I ran out. So girl's gotta do what she's gotta do. This is a really dark color though than what I usually use. This thought just occurred to me, but when I first started makeup, it was really overwhelming for me because I thought there were certain rules you had to follow. But if you're just starting makeup and you feel a little hesitant or scared, my honest advice would be to just start. Just put stuff on your face. It might look bad, but it has to look bad in order to look good later. Everyone has to start somewhere. Yeah, so that's my advice for any makeup newbies. Just put stuff on your face and then go from there. And then I'll blend the highlight out with my finger. Just a little tap, tap, tap. We're gonna go in with Hoola again. This time I'm using a bit of a thicker brush than the highlighting brush. It's like thick and concentrated. I don't know how to describe the brush. I'm gonna trace that center of my nose, go underneath the tip all over here, concentrate it a lot right above the tip, and then any excess I go into my brows, and I'll show you once it's applied. I hate when I'm doing my makeup and my skin starts to itch. Like, stop that. I need to turn the light on again. It's so hard to do. So as you can see, right around the center of my nose, underneath the tip, concentrated right above the tip, a little V shape right here, the tip of the nose again, and then any excess I just brought up to my brow. And then you're gonna blend it out. I'm gonna run that concealer back one more time because she's so stubborn. I'll give my brows a little brush. I don't do my brows. I'm gonna be honest, I think I got lucky in the jean department where I don't really have to do anything with my brows. I also got them done today, so there's really no need for anything. What am I missing? Oh. And now that I have sparkle under my eye, we're gonna go in with lower lash mascara. I like to be really light with this, so just like a little side to side motion. We're practically done at this point. There's just like some little bonus things I like to do. When I feel like overcompensating, I'll put a little bit more powder blush on. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Birthday Suit. I also got this, I think, 9th grade of high school. Or no, not 9th grade, 11th, when I was a junior. I am just a huge proponent of blush. I love blush. I have a problem for sure, because sometimes I'll leave my house and I'm like, okay, I literally look like a little girl, but it's just so cute. Like, blush is so cute. All right, so I gotta take this away from myself before I go crazy. Oh my god, Cammy's about to run out of battery. All right, I blended out my little blemish spot. It's just the best you can do. It's not gonna be perfect. All right, and then I'll use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the shade Light, or 15. Big powder brush, bobs, very lightly. I'm probably gonna bring this with me because I do get really oily throughout the day. And then using that same highlighter from earlier that I used for my nose, I'll just dab my finger in it and then put it on my cheekbone. Out there. And then to finish it off, we'll use the Milk Setting Spray. I'm working with this. I just like to do a spritz or two. And while that's drying, I'll do my lips. I got this lip tint in Japan. It's the No. 5 Rose Splash Glasting Water Tint. I don't know the brand because it's like on the lid but it never ends. So I don't know where it starts. I'll find it and I'll link it in the description. But I love this lip tint. It's my favorite lip tint to date. But I also just love lip tints in general. Rather than like lipstick or even gloss. Just because it's really low maintenance. Like you just put it on once and then you don't really have to reapply until like end of the day. One final blend. And I like to go one more time with the powder because the setting spray can make your face look really oily. And there you have it, folks. I really love this look. It's really fast, really simple, really easy. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my hair, put on my little fit, show you guys a complete look, and then I'll say my goodbyes. Give me 1 second. Alright everyone, the hair has been straightened, and then what I'm wearing is this little long sleeve I got at this local, I think it's a Nepal-based store on Telegraph in Berkeley. Little black skirt, and then I'm gonna wear my platform Uggs, which are outside right now because I'm not gonna be wearing shoes in my room. I'm gonna go blow dry this one last time, do a little reveal of the final look, and then I'll actually be saying bye. Alright y'all, bed is made, hair is straightened, and now we're gonna do a little bang reveal. I'm gonna let it cool down for a bit. While it's cooling, I'll say my goodbyes. Thank you everyone for watching. Here's what the final look is after it's been marinating for a while. I feel like it looks very natural, it's very quick. It's just great if you need a little pick-me-up. I think right now I'm in the middle of another metamorphosis and figuring out who I am, what I want, what I want to do, what I'm capable of, you know, all that fun adulting stuff. I want to apologize for the 2-week dry spell, especially to myself. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well, especially mid-semester, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. Okay. little crazy right now, but it's gonna calm down in like 5 minutes. Oh my god, it looks insane right now. And there you have it, folks. Wish me luck. Stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you next week.